Hey, what's up, FPC Round Rock students? So on Sunday in our Sunday school lesson, we looked at how Jesus was talking about the cost of discipleship, what it looked like to follow him, and how whenever you choose to follow him, it's going to come at a cost, and how when we choose to follow him, we don't look back, but rather we press forward. And so today's devotion is going to come from that Bible study. We're going to be looking at Luke chapter 14, verses 7 through 14. So if you want to go ahead and find your Bibles, you can read there along with me. So here we go. It says, when he noticed how the guests picked the places of honor at the table, he told them this parable. When someone invites you to a wedding feast, do not take the place of honor, for a person more distinguished than you may have been invited. If so, the host who invited both of you will come and say to you, give this person your seat. Then, humiliated, you will have to take the least important place. But when you are invited, take the lowest place, so that when your host comes, he will say to you, friend, move up to a better place. Then you will be honored in the presence of all other guests. For all those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. Then Jesus said to his host, when you give a luncheon or dinner, do not invite your friends, your brothers or sisters, relatives, or your rich neighbors. If you do, they may invite you back, and so you will be repaid. But when you give a banquet, invite the poor, the crippled, the lame, the blind, and you will be blessed. Although they cannot repay you, you will be repaid at the resurrection of the righteousness. You know, in the Bible, oftentimes Jesus is depicted as the bridegroom. And it's fitting, right? Weddings and the feasts that they often inspired in Near East traditions play an important role in his ministry. His first miracle was to turn water into wine at a wedding, and the culmination of his story with the church will be the marriage supper of the Lamb. And in this passage, Jesus told the story of this wedding guest who knows not to exalt himself by sitting down in the place of honor without being asked. This would be the equivalent of marching up to the bride's table at an American wedding.